It's the NFL on EA Sports. And we'll see the Cowboys, reigning league MVP. He's coming off a nice week throwing the ball. 4 touchdown throws. It's the Cowboys and the Giants under the lights on Monday night.
Now King, throwing to start the drive.
That's into the hands of Tutu Atwell.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 13 yards on the game's opening play. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And he can't get away from the pressure. The Giants get there.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
Well, the pass rush has been a real strength of late. They know how to get after the quarterback.
Absolutely. 4 sacks last week. That's their first one here. Anything in particular you've seen from them or on film?
I think that they're winning athletically up front, winning those one-on-one battles, but also when the offensive line wants to keep everyone in and mass protect, they know how to scheme their way back to the quarterback as well.
I think defensively you're okay with that. You're in the first quarter. He's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where
they'll run on first down. Godwin, and that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
Let's go now.
Off the play fake. King. Pryor has it complete. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. First time that they called his number tonight, and it gets him a first down. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. That's going to be caught. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
Oh, nice job there, putting the ball right in the doorstep of the goal line. Couldn't quite get in to pay dirt, but he got awfully close. Let's see if they can cash it in over the next couple of plays.
And he'll get in. Touchdown, Cowboys. A great play there.
His second rushing touchdown on the year. And the Cowboys take it.
Got it. Ready? Come on.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, second and 12.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on second and 12.
Ready.
Off play action. King, he'll buy some time right. Wide open receiver complete. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that will bring up second down. Now a handoff up the middle. Godwin, and he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
The Cowboys at 3-1 here through their first 4 games. And they're hitting their stride of late. Winners of 3 of their last 4.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on on display in that victory.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
Against a team coming off a win just as your team did the previous week, you talk about being physical all game long. Sometimes being physical is just being on the spot and helping force the incompletion.
And he'll be taken down here as it will take us to the end of the first quarter.
After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession as they've got it with a third down coming up. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
Go!
On third down, Godwin. And he will have the first down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue.
18, Rattler, 18. Here we go, shot.
Here's King. From the gun, he'll throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Tutu Atwell, his third touchdown now on the year, as his guys are able to extend their lead.
Certainly there are good things about quick strike offenses that score fast.
Throwing to start the drive. King. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time.
A short one there taken in by Ferguson. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense...
And the giant rush gets home as down he goes. It's a loss of 10 on the sack, and it leads to 4th.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw up a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
Let's go. 70 Lion. Hut, hut.
On first down, Godwin. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Come on, set.
Off the play fake. King under pressure here, and down he goes. Sacked back at about the 43-yard line. Brian Burns flying in there and dropping it for the sack.
They were in the top 5 in sacks in the league coming into this one. That's their 3rd one in this game. Obviously, pass rush has been a strength of this team all year long.
And apparently they're not satisfied with top 5. They want to climb that ladder.
Yeah, I think it goes back to their offseason. They decided to make it a priority, and it's working out.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
The defense shaking their heads, not aggressive enough, and they allow him to convert a 3rd and 18.
They'll look to throw here on first down.
That is caught by Lamb.
And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6.
2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Operating from the gun. King. He's got it. Nice job defensively to hold him to 4, and now it's 2nd and goal.
And I think he just wanted to get the ball to one of his playmakers to see if they can make something happen, but he ends up throwing into a crowded area, and after the catch, he isn't able to do much with it.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. A great effort there. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Cowboys are able to wipe their advantage.
Set. 19 Lion. Ready.
throwing to start the drive. King. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. Operating from the 27 now. Here's 2nd and 3. Back to throw. King. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
Here we go, shot.
From the gun on 3rd down. King. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have a Cowboys first down. They needed 3. He doubled that. He got 6.
19 tight, 19 tight.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. And he's had a lot of success throwing the ball here early. You see by the numbers, he's already up over 200 yards passing. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
They'll look to throw again. A short one there taken in by Ferguson. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Back to throw again. Buying time to his left. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. That's caught. It's 2-2 Atwell. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. 2-2 Atwell with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Cowboys will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be 2nd down.
The way things have gone in this one, the running game's been something of an afterthought, and that's not been too bad for them, has it?
Yeah, the offensive returns have been good, but I guess we figured he in the ground game would be a bit more involved. And they'll get him down right at around the 11-yard line. 7 yards there and a 1st down. They'll keep it on the ground. Godwin. And he'll be taken down at the 18. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Open man, right side, it's Lamb. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. A gain there of 21 yards. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. A short one there taken in by Ferguson. Well, following the play now, they're going to stop the clock here as a man is shaken up. Still a few inches short of a 1st down as they come up now on 2nd down.
Here we go.
Up the middle they go. Godwin. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
On 3rd down, Godwin. And he's got the 1st down before being taken down at the 46. Give him the 3rd down conversion, 5 yards on the play. So the drive takes him into Giants territory now, 1st and 10 at the 46. He's got a man. It's his fullback. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, they've certainly spread the ball around so far, but they're definitely getting everyone involved now when you're throwing it to the fullback.
Here we go.
Just shows how versatile this offense is and how everyone is a threat.
He'll find Lamb crossing the formation for the catch. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 19. The numbers throwing the ball have been great. He's up over 300 yards now for the game. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
Ready?
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. It's Deonte Banks with it. And the Giants are going to take over at their own 13-yard line. Well, still down quite a bit here, several scores, but yeah, at least that's a start, Charles, getting the interception here. And look, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so this thing not done yet.
You're right about that, Brandon.
Let's go now. Go.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be 2nd down.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
Every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. And 5 in the secondary now for the Giants on 3rd down.
Let's go.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And this will be caught by his big wide receiver. And he will have a Cowboys 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the 3rd quarter. I think they
nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
2nd and long. And he's got his man in stride, complete. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Arlington. It's the Cowboys with the football. They'll be looking to tack on to their lead as we get set for the 4th. The Cowboys on 3rd down. They've been very good, 5 for 7 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Marcus Williams. And the Giants force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27. Well, that interception at least offers them a glimmer of hope here in the 4th quarter.
It certainly does if their offense goes out now and makes it pay off by getting into the end zone. And if it does, then they get a chance to get back out on the field and try and do it again. Maybe they can force that offense into more and more mistakes and give them a chance to get back into this one totally.
They have still a 3-score hill to climb. We'll see if they can do it. The Giants offense now, they get ready to head back. Their quarterback set to take the field once more. And as we show you some of the highlights from earlier, he has been instrumental in getting his guys the lead as he looks to finish strong and close this one out. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw.
I know tight ends love this route because a lot of times they'll fake a block first and get a little bit of space and then come across the middle, because in their mind, they're thinking catch the ball and then drop the hammer on the little guys in the secondary.
Unable to drop the hammer. He just dropped the pass. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. Godwin. And he powers through the first wave, but he's going to be swallowed up behind the line of scrimmage.
I know they've got to be careful not to go to the well too often, but it's a fine line, isn't it? Because sometimes if you've got success, you want to just keep pounding away.
But no success there. They rallied quickly on the defensive end. And he can't get away from the pressure. The Giants get there. Trenton Simpson, well, he just flew in there to drop him.
Well, this has turned into an absolute week to forget for this quarterback. Multiple sacks. Pair that with multiple turnovers. As far as he's concerned, if he ever sees this defense again, it'll be way too soon.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. A real letdown defensively. That was third and a bundle, but they allow the conversion. So the drive takes them into Giants territory now. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Starting to become a tough spot for this defense. You're down 4th quarter. Looking a little fatigued maybe on that side of the ball.
Partner, we've seen this before, haven't we? Because every coach we've ever talked to says body language is important. And now you're seeing guys with their hands on their hips, they're bent over, hands on their knees. And the offensive guys, they're just saying, let's just keep running it at them. We've got them now.
And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. 65 yards for him on the ground now on 18 carries.
This has been a tremendous drive to this point, and this is all you want, playing with a lead in the 4th quarter. If you can keep the ball on the ground, keep the sticks moving, you're going to be in good shape to finish this one off.
Shut up. Shut up.
Back to throw now on 1st down. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And down inside the 15 he goes. A good-looking drive for the Cowboys so far. It's a 1st down.
Let's go.
Looking to throw. King. And his ball is caught by Lamb. Touchdown, Dallas. A 14-yard touchdown. And the Cowboys are closing in on a 4-1 start as they extend their 4th quarter lead. I've heard you use the term right there.
A higher scoring game, Charles, than we typically see in the National Football League, but fun to watch these offenses. They were really clicking. It seemed like everything that they dialed up worked.
Yeah, it certainly was fun to watch from our perspective. How'd you like to be those defensive coaches, though? That wasn't a blast for them at all. And let's face it, they all game planned.